All this time, I thought you were the guy who came up with the G rule when we were with the Bureau.
You mean the bit about playing your cards close to your vest?
Oh, yeah, you remember it. Better than practicing it with Anna.
I didn't intend to tell her anything.
Oh, what'd she do? Beat you with a rubber hose, put bamboo shoots underneath her fingernails?
Very funny.
Oh, then the dear old police commissioner sang like a canary. We think Marty Woods is a stiff. We think someone snuffed him and put him in the river, and we think Duke was involved in it.
Something like that.
You know something? I think we're both getting old. I can't dodge boxes anymore, and you can't keep a secret.
Look, I hadn't intended to share any of my theories until after I'd gotten some solid evidence. But you know what she's like. She pushes away and she prods at you. I mean, all things considered, she's not a bad cop for a woman.
I heard that.
Sorry.
Cheryl Stansbury's on the phone for you. Says she wants to firm up travel plans for your trip to Duke Lavery's club opening this
Oh,
evening.
come on. You can't be serious about this. You're still not going. Not after that big fight you had with Anna last night.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Devilish.
Can't wait to be in your arms dancing.
Well, there's only one flaw with that, you see. To dance, one has to be on their feet. You get my drift.
Ooh, Commissioner. I love it when you talk dirty. Oh, the problem is that the hands on my clock are moving much too slowly towards playing time.
Yeah. Well, if I had a clock in here, I'm sure they'd be moving just as slowly. Hey, look, why don't we contain this dialogue and save it for later, huh?
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sam! Sam, I want those reports on the, on the diving team.
Well, the diving team says the water's cold.
Trying to run a police department, and I'm surrounded by comic relief. Look, didn't I order that harbor drag yesterday?
Yes, it's a big harbor, Commissioner.
Darling, I don't care how big the harbor is. The big cheese wants it dragged. Now, I'll tell you what, I want you to personally go down there and whinge, cajole, nag, threaten, whatever. If I miss something out.
Well, forbearance, perhaps.
Listen, go down there and run it. For me. In the meantime, I have a call to make to a friend who used to do business with the Carter mob. It's a mob that Woods seems to have been involved with. The number is... Well, what are you hanging about here for? I want the body.
Anybody I know?
Another comedian.
Actually, I'm still hanging around here to offer some serious counsel.
Oh, for example?
For example, you know, the last time I looked, I always thought that the investigation of interstate organized crime activities was handled by the feds.
The investigation I'm conducting is in regards to a person who disappeared within my jurisdiction. A possible homicide. I am simply looking into things as the facts are presented.
Now, of course, your interest has got nothing to do with Duke Lavery.
My job is to uphold law and order within the boundaries of Port Charles. Part of that job is to also protect the welfare of my family.
No, if that's the case, then might I offer as a little suggestion that you call Anna, apologize, and tell her that you'll be there tonight at Duke's opening.
Well, for your information, I had intended to do that.
Oh.
Before you walked in the door. I didn't have to be told to do that. I was about to do that right now.
We'll do it
But
right now.
before I do that, I have to call this snitch of mine in Jersey.
Oh, wait. Into the jungle with 6 guys, and collectively we didn't have this much gear. What do you got in here, anyway?
Charlie, only the bare necessities. And if you told me we were spending the night, believe me, I'd have brought more.
Tiffany never did learn the art of packing light.
Would you listen, you guys? You sound like grumpy and grouchy. And Robert, you haven't said 2 words the entire time.
Look, I'm just standing here in mock amusement, observing my old friend here who's about to drown in holy deadlock. But look, let me help you.
Oh,
What a gentleman he is.
thanks.
Did I tell you?
good.
I told you.
Listen, we just better enjoy ourselves because Tiffany's bound to tell me we're going to have a good time, all of us.
Look, I got half the PCVD plus all my mob informants out trying to get me information on this case, and so far they've turned up zip. Now, how am I expected to have a good time?
Oh, come on. In the old days, I remember you juggling 6 or 7 assignments at one time and almost as many women without showing the wear and tear. Come on.
Back in the old days, the work wasn't this close to home.
Well, don't work so hard or you'll find yourself traveling alone one of these days.
Boy.
And of course, darling, I don't think the caterers are the only ones that could possibly do the party since we're doing it so big, you know. We'll have to invite my friends and his friends and, of course, people from the studio and probably half of the Port Charles Police Department, not to even mention, darling, who Sean will drag up from the WSB. It's just absolutely... Honey, what's wrong with you? What's wrong?
Nothing. I had a muscle spasm or something.
Then why are you holding your back? It's your kidney.
No.
I'll get Robert.
No, don't. I don't want to ruin this evening. I need this evening with Robert.
Cheryl Ann, if it's your kidney, it could be dangerous, okay?
It's all right.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Well, I just think Cheryl Ann has waited too long to tell you something. Well, flying gives her anxiety attacks. You know, you can drink some champagne.
The New York shuttle is now boarding at gate 10. The New York shuttle is now boarding
Thanks
at
for all the
gate
help with the
10.
bag.
Grab my hands full, mate.
Commissioner Scorpio, there's an urgent call for you.
From who?
He wouldn't say. He wanted to know if you're still interested in purchasing a sweater.
Sweater.
No, actually, he said jersey.
Where's the phone?
It's right here.
Scorpio here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Listen carefully. I don't want you using this phone. If you go to the safe phone, I'll call you from my office in less than 20 minutes. Something's come up.
What?
Final
You guys
boarding
move
call,
along.
Flight
I'll
26
catch on.
departing from gate 10.
Oh, here's a...
Final
We'll wait
boarding
on
call,
the
Flight
plane.
26
all right.
departing
We'll
from
make them
Off you go.
Come on.
No. My enthusiasm for this trip depended a lot on being with you. If you're not going to make it, I don't think I want to go.
I'll be there. In fact, I wouldn't miss this one for the world.